Welcome to Les Schwab Tire Center's Outdoor GPS, presented by Fisherman's Marine and Outdoor.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Owen Hayes. You're watching Les Schwab Tire Center's Outdoor GPS, presented to you by the one and only Fisherman's Marine and Outdoor. And today, we've got a really good show for you. Hope that you pay attention. If you're an elk hunter, you've probably already heard of Tony Gilbertson. Tony is from Vernonia, Oregon boy. Just won the world champion, or he just won the title of world champion elk caller. Very, very, very impressive. It turns out we got a lot of pretty good callers around here in the Northwest, but this year it's Tony's turn, and we're going to have a chance to meet him in person here in the studio, talk a little bit about that, his experience in that world championship contest, and what it felt like to actually become a world champion. Pretty cool. You got a buckle in the championship trophy, and we've got him in here to talk about how he did it, and you can tell that he's a Phelps guy, and for good reason, along with probably 80% of the folks that are out there using these things. So we're going to have a chance to meet Tony for the first time here in the studio, and hopefully not the last, because we got elk season right up around the corner. A lot of you are starting to get prepared for that. I know that I am. I think I'm over my scare of my elbow. I think. We got plenty of time, no, thank goodness, but you better be practicing and getting yourself prepared for that season, and we'll get a little insight from Tony on how you can do that. Look at that. That's a big old belt. Did you get to keep that too? No? Dang. At least you got your photo with it. I love it. But we're also going to talk about the Phelps call that he used, which he has a signature series, and pretty darn cool. He used that call to win the World Championship. Very, very cool. So I'm excited about that, talking to Tony. Of course, though, we're going to have all your photos that everybody's been sending in, so pay attention to that. Here in a little bit, we'll be going through those. And we got a couple special photos from one of my coworkers here at KPTV. So make sure you pay attention to that as well. And of course, we'll have fish counts, river levels for you. And Andy Carson, for the first time in a while, with our weather this morning. So make sure you stick with us throughout so you can figure out what you're going to do this upcoming week when you get out there to chase some fish around, or perhaps whatever it is that you might be doing. I am being told that our fish counts, or excuse me, river levels might be down. So we'll have to see how. They are back. Okay, so we will have those for you. And of course, a reminder for you for the Procure giveaway. And here in a little bit, post our conversation with Tony Gilbertson, we're going to have my good friend, for the first time in way too long, TJ Hester from Hester Sport Fishing. He's over on the east side of Washington with his family this morning, actually chasing shad and walleye. And we're going to talk about that. Something a little bit different than what we've been talking about here the last handful of weeks. Of course, it's full-blown salmon season, and by the way, summer steelhead and sockeye and pretty much everything bottom fishing, as long as you can get out there. We got a lot of options as well, and I actually have a photo to show for myself this week. Y'all know what that means. I only made it out once, but at least I was able to make it count. So we're going to have that opportunity to get all that info in. And of course, we're going to have your Pike Minnow Reward Program numbers for you. So if you're out there chasing those fish and making a little bit of money, we'll get you the info that you need to decide on what section you need to be on when you're chasing those things around. All right, let's go ahead and show you some of the photos that everybody's been sending over. And we're going to show you, of course, how you can set those up. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's my buddy Marty, 26-pounder. Wait a second, that's bigger than my biggest this year, but we'll talk about that here in just a little bit. Serby, my good friend, nice fish, bud. Was that recent? Where's the report, man? Nice walleye, jeez. That's a dandy walleye, Deb's walleye. That's right there on that size where typically we'll throw that back. If not, you can do whatever you like. That's a lot of tacos. I'm calling that 8 tacos. We don't do it by weight anymore or length. It's just how many tacos can we get out of it. Father and daughter fishing. This is Dirk. Looks like they had, I can't make out the species of that. Looks like a big trout. Definitely out having some fun with the family. Great photo as well. We got a few more to go through, so pay attention if you've been sending them in. Some bottom fish. That's grocery shopping right there. And a bunch of crab. I don't know how the crabbing is right now. That's one thing we need to get a report on. Matter of fact, Mike, if you're out there, we need to put that interview together if you're watching this morning. Anyway, there's my standard size Chinook, it seems like. But we'll talk a little bit about that going forward here this morning. But the fishing's been interesting. Look at that. He's got a knuckle buster for a reel. He's sporting, man, aren't you? From Canada? Eh? I'm sorry. I have to give him a hard time when I see that. Another nice Chinook. That's a dandy, right? Owen. Hey, wait a second. Owen Chinook. You're spelling it wrong, but at the very least, I love your first name. Nice Chinook, too, by the way. Great photo. It's easy. We'll get, holy moly. That's not from around here. I don't, whatever, that looks like a Leviathan. Look at the size of that thing. It's got to be up north somewhere. This is from Jordan. Thanks for sending in on that Fox 12 app. But that is a toad of a Chinook right there. It's got a fin on it. I'm saying that's nowhere near where we are right now, everyone, but still a great photo with the background like that. Nice limit. Tagged out. Chris, nice job. They took a good photo, too, because they necked it down. He ain't going to tell where they are. I love it. But a couple of nice Chinook. And here is Carla, one of our coworkers here at KPTV, KPDX, out shad fishing with her father. You can tell they're up there by the shad rack. They've been doing this. It's a tradition for them. Very, very cool. Carla, I'm glad that you guys were able to get out and have some fun. And the shad fishing is still holding out very, very strong, especially up there, everyone. Things are starting to wind down, but still great opportunities to stack up a bunch of those if you need them. Well done, Carla. Hope that you guys had a great time. And here's how you do it. It's the Fox 12 app. Download it. Once you do that, find Outdoor GPS, scroll down. It'll tell you exactly where and how to upload your photos and videos. And at the beginning of each of our shows, we show those off. So if you've been sending those in, we appreciate it. There's lots of ways to do it. The app is the easiest way, or become a fan on our Facebook page. You can send them there. Ryan picks those up off of there, and we show them as we get them in order, kind of thing. Right, Ryan? Am I saying that the right way? But at the very least, we'd love to be able to show you off. Again, at the beginning of each one of our shows. All right, looks like we got a couple calls that are coming in. So we're going to pause here. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to jump to our report segment. I've got a photo to show you. Slow down, Owen. A photo to show you of myself, and we're going to take a couple of these calls, and we'll give you all the info you need to make your decision going through today and tomorrow. Hopefully, to get out and have some fun. We'll be back with Outdoor GPS in just a couple minutes.